Yeah, good job by the officers, sort of. You know, except for their blue logic, saying that people have the right to privacy in public, and I'm thankful for another great example of homomutatus clouds. It's the scientific name for these clouds, homomutatus.
Of the facility, but that's it. So I won't be getting anybody.
And I suspect they're everywhere because I saw from space, and from space they're everywhere. Even when you think it's a clear day, once the sun gets up there, you'll be able to see those homomutatus hanging around right in front of the sun, reflecting the rays back and destroying the ozone layer, allowing UVC to hit the surface. But it's only UVC. It's not like it can break through your DNA, and that the injections we're giving people, possibly with full proteins, go into your cell and turn off the ability to repair that broken DNA. Now, no connection there, and nothing to worry about. Everything is perfectly fine. Keep lining up every 5 months and do your thing. Yeah, everything's fine.
You know, too crazy. Thanks, guys.
It's fine breathing in aluminum, graphene, thorium, barium, strontium. It's fine. Volcanoes, sulfuric acid, two active volcanoes. It's great. What a coincidence! Two active volcanoes. That's like -3 degrees. Shh. -2 degrees from this. That's like -5 degrees. Oh, but we've admitted to 1.5 degrees of warming, so that's 6.5 degrees of actual warming. It's fine. It's fine. Like, probably not causing the sixth mass extinction. There will be life on the surface in 10 years. Everything's fine. Just don't. You know what? Just don't even look up at the sky. Just look at your phone. Just keep looking at your phone. There's nothing going on in the sky. It's not white. Our paradise of a blue planet is not a white motherfucking wasteland anymore. Everything is fine. Just keep fucking doing what you're doing. Everything is fucking fine. It's fine.
The world's gotten crazy and it's getting worse. You're probably
You got that right, Russell. You got that right.
right. Vandana Shiva.
Yeah, probably are. I mean, no, you're not right. The world's not crazy. There's nothing wrong. Everything's fine. Russell, what are you worried about?
And they were forced to organize the Earth Summit. And the two legally binding treaties that came out of that were the Biodiversity Convention and the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change, and two very important legal principles that have been used all over the world. The precautionary principle, which is the basis for saying you don't really know the impact of GMOs, so you have to act with caution. You don't know the impact of geoengineering, so don't experiment with the whole planet's climate system.
Oh, great. Like when I told my doctor I didn't want to eat GMOs, so he put me in a hospital.
Which is what Mr. Bill Gates is doing.
We feed cows 200,000 pounds of food to get 600 pounds back.
Damaged agriculture.
Draw your own conclusions.
Every cow, every sheep, every goat, every giraffe, every camel as part of this methane emitter. You know, they become all methane. Animals have become methane emitting factories.
And they're also trying to assault deer right now as well. Saw a recent news article saying 50% of farmed white-tailed deer in America carry COVID, and 30% of wild white-tailed deer carry COVID. So yeah, we've already got rid of most of the apex predators, and now we're going for the next step on the food chain, and the bottom of the food chain's already fucked. Um, Intended or unintended, I don't know. Part of net zero is, I can't even say it. I might get banned.
To take control of your forests and your farms, and work out a net zero by 2050. This is an amazing scientific fraud.
It would be nice if I could, simply state the truth that I've showed in previous videos without fear of getting banned by various platforms. It says a lot about the disinformation age of no return in which we live. The spraying wasn't too bad today out here. I'd love to see a bit more of the sky.
Ravenna, Ohio, definitely a big fail.
Oh, there we have the homomutatus clouds, quotation mark clouds. Yeah, they're just condensation trails, nothing to worry about.
The police
In the winter when it's cold and you breathe out, the condensation comes out. It stays there for hours and days on end and just keeps accumulating until it gets warm and goes away. Yeah, that's what condensation does. It just stays visible and reflects the sun back, thankfully. This aerosol spraying, this is from a NASA feed from earlier this month. So this is the Earth from space.
The platforms are old. Oil or gas spills are frequent. Sometimes the anchors of the fishing boats tear open the pipelines connecting the oil rigs.
You can still see the haze starting to build up on the horizon where there's more particles in your field of view. And if you look straight up, then they're spread out. You're looking at a lot more over a distance. Well, what I wanted to say about the oil industry today is the BP oil leak in the Gulf of Mexico is still happening. They're just dumping chemicals to keep the oil on the ocean floor. So there's now a blanket of oil on the ocean floor just growing and growing and growing, along with other toxic chemicals being dumped on top of it. So there's that.